Hi everyone, guess what? As you can see right off my behind, I am in Marina by the Bay, more precisely in Singapore, and today I will take you with me in order to explore this wonderful city. What you waiting for? Are you ready? Let's go. I will take you with me. Let's go. In this video, I will show you the main attractions that you can visit for free completely, and of course, one of the cheapest accommodations that I found for a very cheap price. And believe me, we are in Singapore. Everything is super hell expensive. So stick around until the end of this video in order to discover those free experiences. First things first, once you're gonna arrive at the Singapore Changi airport, you have to submit your arrival card. And yeah, the submission is completely free. I just landed. Oh, mais qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici? La Tour Eiffel. Est-ce que je suis à Paris? Oh, mais c'est Louis Vuitton. Voilà. Seriously? Yep, guys, from the Changi airport of Singapore, you can just enter. Sorry. So you can have a seat. I am at the MRT station, which is the metro station that connects basically the airport until the city center. And those are the regulations that you have to avoid to do if you don't want to get a fine. Man, no eating, drinking, no smoking, of course. No durian. Okay. Wow. Guys, literally everywhere in Singapore you can find it out this kind of metro payment by card, and as you can see with the Apple Pay you can just tap and go. Really comfy. So at this point I don't think you really need money or any other card unless your credit card or debit card. Very comfy, super fast and reliable. Singapore has a wonderful story. Here is why. Because before he was just a small fishing village under the influence of the Malay Kingdom, then became a British colony, then was under the Japanese occupation during the World War II, then became once again the British Crown colony, and then self-governing under British rule, wanted to be part of Malaysia, got rejected, and then became an independent Republic of Singapore. How incredible is this? Just to give you some context, in 1965, Singapore was not having any natural resources, no oil, no land, no minerals, high unemployment, poverty, house shortages, plus tense ethnic relations. But Singapore had a visionary leadership, Lee Kuan Yew, the first prime minister that ruled Singapore during 1959 until 1990 and was super focused on meritocracy, multiracial harmony, zero corruption, global trade, and education. He created a clean, efficient, and trusted government, rare in the developing world. Not only that, Singapore is located in a strategic location right at the crossroads of the global trade, one of the world's busiest ports, plus became a global shipping, oil refining, and air transit hub. Not only that, Singapore has pro-businesses policies, low taxes, open to foreign investments, strong legal protections for companies, built world-class infrastructures for banks, logistics, and tech. All these benefits, of course, attracted foreign investors from US, Japan, Europe, especially in electronics, petrochemicals, finance, and biotechnology. Over 30,000 foreign companies have operations in Singapore. Of course, we have to mention that it's one of the least corrupt countries in the world, transparent legal system, efficient public services. The Singaporean government invested heavily in STEM education, linked to the education and to economics needs, plus provided affordable homes, and over the 80% of Singaporeans live in high-quality public housing. They maintained strict laws but stable society. The main languages spoken in Singapore are English, which is the main working language, Mandarin Chinese, which is widely spoken especially among Chinese Singaporeans, Malay is the national language for historical reasons, and Tamil is also an official language. So yeah, Chinese languages, especially Mandarin, have a much stronger presence in Singapore than in Malaysia. Singapore is a secular state with freedom of religion. Largest religions, Buddhism and Taoism, 30%, Christianity, 20%, Islam, 15%, Hinduism, with a significant number of non-religious, so atheists. Most Singaporeans are ethnic Chinese with ancestors from southern China, Fujian, Guangdong, Hainan, etc. Let me talk about this wonderful esplanade that was built on a reclaimed land right next to the Marina Bay, offering stunning views of the bayfront, Marina Bay Sands, and the Singapore Flyer. A special foundation system was used to stabilize it over the water. This place is amazing, especially for long walks. Singapore has a humid temperature. After a while that you are walking down the esplanade, you will need for sure to enter inside the big, huge mall. This mall was opening on June 2010, but fully completed on February 2011. The space is exactly 800,000 square feet, more precisely 74,000 meter squares. This mall hosts 270 boutiques and restaurants, 170 plus premium luxury brands, up to 300 total outlets. This mall is owned and operated by Las Vegas Sands Corporation, which is a US-based hospitality and casino company founded by Sheldon Adelson. Las Vegas Sands holds a long-term concession in partnership with the Singapore government to develop and manage the integrated resort at Marina Bay. This mall ensures Singapore's tourism and retail strategy. Alright guys, once you are done with the Marina by the Bay, just right here you have Gardens by the Bay. Marina by the Bay on your left side, on your right side, Gardens by the Bay. Let's go. Here we are guys, free entrance. And now, we just have to go on the other side. How stunning is this? Right at the entrance guys, you can go upstairs. And guess what? You can see this beauty from above for free. Look at this. How gorgeous. Wonderful nature around. And then right over here is gorgeousness. Wow. Super cool. The cost to build the shoppers at the Marina by the Sands is part of the total development cost of the entire Marina by the Sands integrated resort, which includes the luxury mall, the shoppers, the hotel towers, the sky park, the casino, the convention center, theaters and museums like Art Science Museum, and the total cost of the Marina by the Sands project was costing 5.6 billion US dollars, approximately 8 billion Singaporean dollars. This includes land, constructions, and fit-out costs. The mall alone likely costs between 560 million and 840 million USD dollars, approximately 750 million to 1.1 billion Singaporean dollars. That's insane. The figure includes luxury retail interiors, custom-built features like the canal Sampar ride inside the mall, the floating Louis Vuitton and Apple stores, and the high-end finishes and atrium skylights. In case you want to go to Gardens by the Bay, you can just go right over here upstairs. There's a tunnel that connects the shopping mall directly to the Gardens by the Bay. Thank me later. How cool is this? Artisanal product and food are the best. I love to see people creating things and stuff. How amazing. Dumplings in the making. Welcome to Chinatown. And of course, it's not Chinatown without a boba. Gongcha. So much needed, guys. It's 32 degrees. I'm melting and I'm sweating like a dog. Boba should help. Bubble tea. Let's do this. Here I am, guys. This is actually Chinatown, as you can see right on my behind. There's the MRT just right here, which is the metro station. And yeah, all around me, as you can see, there's Chinatown. One of the most incredible places that you can visit over here in Singapore. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's see what's in here. It's more commercial than traditional, honestly. But yeah, it's fine. So we have Hindu temple just right here. And then all the way down there, we do have a Chinese temple. Buddhist temple. Inside, guys, it's exactly like this, in case you are wondering, and it's such a good vibe. How cool is this? Super colorful. Namaste. Of course, prior entering inside the temple, you have to remove the shoes, be respectful. And as a Christian myself, I want to add that I love so much embracing other religions. For example, the Hindu temple or the Buddhist temple or synagogues and Beit Chabad in general, Islamic mosques, churches. I mean, whatever it feels connected to God, I just feel blessed. Guys, remember that wherever I'm going in those places, for example, Esplanade, the mall, Gardens by the Bay, Hindu temple, Chinatown, Chinese temple, all these places are free of charge. I'm actually traveling on a budget exactly like you. And what actually I want to show in this video is that you can afford Singapore even with a small budget. Here I am, guys, at the Chinatown street in Pagoda Street, and here it is where you can find street food and clothing, tech products, all that you need to just refresh. How cool is this? Look at this, also these wonderful colorful buildings as well. Really nice. Also here, really nice. actually where I've been sleeping. I'm not sponsored, but just to let you know, super nice location because I'm literally next to the metro station. Here it is, guys. Good night. This one is my capsule. What the heck? Let's see how spacious is it. It's literally for a single person. You just have the plug, one mini table, and this maybe is just 2 meters per one. So, and that's it. Good night. Alright guys, this is Chinatown. If you want to go from Chinatown to the airport, basically you just have to do Chinatown Boogies, which is just right there, and then change and take the green metro line in order to just go straight to the airport. It will take around 30 minutes, 40 maximum. Anybody? Let's do this. You will never see so much traffic in Singapore. Why? Because to buy a car in Singapore, you don't just pay for the vehicle. You must also buy a certificate of entitlement, the COE, which grants you a permission to own and use a car for 10 years. It's auctioned through bidding system, and the price varies based on demand. Can cost more than the car itself. This for sure will have a very good and positive impact. What about the pollution? That it's completely almost inexistent in Singapore, where the air quality is considered clean. Plus, there are also strict parking requirements for private buildings. Parking is expensive and very limited, another way to discourage driving. Actually, the government pushes its citizens and also tourists using MRT trains and buses that are extremely efficient, clean, safe, and affordable. Most people prefer public transportation over owning a car. Car ownership is seen as a luxury, not a necessity. Singapore has an ERP system, an electronic toll system that charges vehicles for using congested roads during peak hours. You pay more when roads are busy. This discourages unnecessary trips and spreads out of traffic during the day. Plus, the parking requirements for private buildings are strict. Parking is expensive and limited, another way to discourage driving. And some cars are costing 5 times more than US. That's incredible. So here I am right now at the metro station, Changi Airport, until my accommodation that was over here. Yeah, I found it. And then if you want to go to the city center, it's Boogies, and then Boogies you change. Let's go to the airport right now. So comfy. Look at this. Over here you can find all the stops. So here it is, the airport, guys. In order to head to the city center, all right, you have to go straight down over here, downstairs. All right, and there you're gonna find the MRT, which is the metro that connects Changi Airport to the city center. Over there, there's the Jewel. What a beauty, guys! Look at this. The Jewel. How amazing is this place? Located in the Changi Airport, it's completely free to visit. Don't miss it out. Excuse us. Let's do this, guys. Let's go. another flight to take. But I have to change terminal. Ooh.